Easy guys, Dom here from Cringy Dead Gaming. So in this video we're just taking a look at some of the areas I had a chance to explore today from the new Scum 0.5 update. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, Scum's been in early access for a while and it continues to impress me with what the dev team add to the game. This recent update has added so much stuff, including a visual overhaul, and it just looks pretty beautiful. I mean, you got to admit, if you can have a look at a side-by-side comparison, it does look like a pretty much brand new game to a certain extent, and Scum does have some great survival mechanics. It is right up there with the likes of DayZ and other big survival games. Now, some of the areas we had a chance to explore today are in this kind of new strip down at the bottom of the map, which are the Zeds. Down here, you've got a lot of new points of interest that we're just going to take a quick look at now. Now, obviously, one of the main things I really enjoyed about this is the boats. You've now got boats in the game. It just makes it so much easier for you to get around on the much nicer looking water. There's none of this tiled water going on anymore. It's just this beautiful, lush, turquoise blue water that is just, yeah, reflecting beautifully in the sunlight here. So just here we managed to find this weapon factory, and it's another new area for you to explore for loot. There's going to be a lot of ammo and weapons and things like that in this area, so it's going to be a place I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be hitting up. There's also a fair few mechs around here. They're not actually functional, or at least the ones that I spotted, they look like they were just like factory made mechs that are kind of stood in a row. I thought that was quite cool. I did like the multiple levels here within this factory. You can go up onto these mezzanine areas above and right up onto the roof, and there's a lot of crates for you guys to explore in this area as well. Also came across a few lighthouses which were nice as well. I guess you're going to expect them around the coast, and you get a really good view of this part of the map if you go up into one of the lighthouses. Gives you quite a good idea of what's going on. And just over on the right hand side here we can spot the wind turbines, which is also a new addition to the game as well. There's not really much in this area from what I found. You can go inside the bottom of them, but you know, they're just nice on the skyline. But while we're talking about the skyline, the new cloud system and just general weather effects just again look beautiful. We've got some dark clouds rolling in here. It's going to be raining soon, so you kind of get a feel that the weather system is a little bit more believable, a little bit more realistic, and I really did like that. And you know, the whole lighting just in general is amazing, which you're going to see a little bit more of later on in the video. But this water, I can't just get over how beautiful it looks. I mean, it just looks so gorgeous. It just makes you want to jump in and swim because of how good it looks. I mean, here we managed to find a nice rock to be able to take a running jump off of into the water here. Well, we've got the lightning coming down. Again, another good effect that looks really good. The only problem with jumping into the water though and swimming around, and I'm sure you guys know what's going to be coming next, is there is a very nasty predator in this deep, dark blue depths of the water here, and that is the shark, which they've added into the game. And I did kind of want to go in the water really just to kind of find where this shark was, but it wasn't really there for me at this stage until I got a little bit deeper. Oh my god, here he is. He's an absolute beast. Yeah, I mean, like, that's a really cool addition. So like swimming in the water now, you've got some added risk, which is kind of why they've added the boats to the game, I guess. But like, oh, he's all right, he's swam off, he doesn't want to know what's going on here. So I mean, that's fine. I mean, you know, you can just go off and enjoy your swim now. Ah! Ah! Oh, get off me! Ah! No! Oh, we managed to escape. Oh god. Well, luckily enough, you can actually spam the F button if you get caught by the shark, and if you're lucky enough, he will let you go. Whew. Wow, thank the Lord for that, eh? Oh, here he comes again! Ah! No! I think I'm dead. Oh, shit. Yeah, there you go. But you know, amongst all these fun little additions, you do have a lot of new bunkers that they've added as well, and you've got more military bunkers to explore. And I also came across a few new villages or towns, whatever you want to call them, along the coast, and some of these did look really good. And the way some of these are made up, I think it'll be some good locations for some PvP, and the PvP could probably really get some kind of good action going with some of these narrow streets in the new town. At least this one that I found, I just thought first thing when I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, this would be pretty good for PvP, pretty fun. Once we get down to the bottom of this street that we're going down the steps to, and we get to the little harbour at the very bottom of this section here, the lighting is just amazing. As soon as the clouds start kind of moving out of the way and you get the sun coming through, you can just really see that very realistic lighting. I'd say it's almost photorealistic in some spots. And I think they've done a really, really good job of the overhaul graphically. I mean, it's not just the lighting, the weather, and the kind of day and night cycles that have changed. The undergrowth and the grass and everything just seems to be a lot nicer. The shadows, there seems to be a lot more high dynamic range going on within the color palette from what they originally had. I mean, it's still got some beautiful colors in the game as well, but these different weather cycles and the different times of day really does affect the color as well of the game, which I just thought was pretty awesome, and it makes it feel a little bit more up to date and a little bit more modern, I guess, as well as all the other features they've added. Now, there's still a lot of stuff that I haven't talked about yet. One of the things that I did get a chance to try though, which I was quite happy with, was the fishing, and I really did enjoy the fishing mini game that you get going on here. So, you know, fishing's pretty cool. You're not only fishing just for the sport and the mini game, you're going to get some fish out of it. So, you know, some num-nums if you're feeling a little bit peckish. I don't know about you though, I personally don't like fish, but you know, some of you might. But it's a cool little addition anyway, and I think it's really smart they've finally added fishing into the game. But there you go, guys. So now you can just relax next to a campfire and roast up your fish on the fire and just enjoy a beautiful sunset or a beautiful sunrise, because now the day and night cycles do blend together nicely. They're much more realistic. So that's a look at the time that I got to spend today playing the 0.5 update. There's so much more to explore and so many new areas that I wasn't able to do it all today. But I just thought I'd share it with you guys who have not had a chance to take a look yet. So I'll catch you guys on another video, and thanks for watching.